Well, good evening. My name is Danny Baker, and I'm the Director of Liturgy and Music here at St. James, and I am thrilled to welcome each and every one of you here tonight. And I am more thrilled to have the pleasure to introduce the Liberty Community Chorus and their fall concert. I know we are all thrilled to once again be able to enjoy live music and live entertainment. Yes. So without further ado, Brian Taylor and the Liberty Community Chorus.
Oh boy, we have not sung in front of a crowd inside since February 29th, 2020. And we were at the Community of Christ Temple. We had the great luxury of singing with my mentor, many singers' mentor, Dr. Eve Ely from the Conservatory. And we had a ball. Nanette, our accompanist, and Jan Crabo had a ball doing that. Since then, last October, we made a recording outside at Belvoir Winery and posted that for our first concert of the year. We fought squirrels and birds and planes to get that in, but you know, it was doing something. Previous to any kind of vaccination, we masked it up and sang away, and the singers were so fun, and such hard workers to get that in. And then last year, when the Clay County Health Department released us from mask mandate, we had a concert outside at Belvoir for all to come. For the first time, a lot of people had gathered. We had about 200 people outside in the lawn. Again, you fought birds and squirrels, and it was okay, though. It didn't matter. We have experienced a lot of happiness and sadness during this time of pandemic. Tonight, Awake My Soul is the theme. It's a beautiful artwork on the front that I found online from a German artist who is not watching us live because it's in the middle of the night for her, but she was so excited and granted us the right to have that artwork for free. She was so pumped that she had connected with someone from this country who wanted to share her artwork. And it's a perfect image for us and what we're trying to do tonight. We start with a lovely arrangement of a beautiful hymn that kind of talks about how can I keep from singing? Well, pandemic, that'd do it. Masking is really difficult to do, but they're making it happen. And so enjoy this beautiful arrangement with oboe, violin, and piano. How can I keep from singing? So, Eric Whitacre. How many of you have heard of the composer Eric Whitacre before? Yeah, he's kind of the rock star of choral composers. He created some fantastic virtual choirs before pandemic. And so he was all set when the pandemic came. You've seen him on TED Talks. He talked about how he would do virtual choirs from singers from all over the globe. Virtual Choir 6 is this song, which was written about the pandemic, called Sing Gently. Let me grab the score real quick. 17,000 some odd singers from 129 countries joined together in their own home, recorded it, sent it in. They put it together. It came out in July of 2020 to help us deal with the pandemic as singers. And one of those 17,572 singers was Miss Nanette Krause, who is our accompanist. And you can almost find her at the end of the video, close. I can hear her. Anyway, he's ingenious about how he writes, not only textually, but chorally as well. Listen to the text. May we sing together, always. May our voice be soft. May our singing be music for others. And may it keep others aloft. That's one thing we lost during the early days of the pandemic. Music makers, we're supposed to be the heart lifters, the soul lifters, to help awake our souls during time. It's like the pandemic. Sing gently always. Sing gently as one. May we stand together always. May our voice be strong. May we hear the singing always. And may we always sing along. He wrote the music to Sing Gently with the hope that it might give some small measure of comfort for those who need it, and that it might suggest a way of living with one another that is compassionate, gentle, and kind. You're going to hear this titled song twice tonight, once by the singers with the text. One of the things that Eric does is also write these pieces for instruments, some of them. And so we're going to have a poignant time in the middle when you'll hear the instrumental version of this. Enjoy this beautiful song. Sing gently. A concert like this would not be full without the music of Roger Miller, those of you that know Roger Miller, and the musical Big River. Waiting for the Light. Now, we're not going to dwell on darkness all night for sure, but this song talks about being patient, waiting for good things to come, sometimes encouraging good things to come, sometimes making good things happen. Enjoy this great song, Waiting for the Light to Shine. I don't normally pick 3 pieces from one composer for a program, unless it's the Christmas program, which is all John Rutter music coming up. It's going to be fun. Elaine Hagenberg, just fallen in love with her music. She loves good poetry. She finds poetry that I haven't heard of, but also she's not afraid to set important texts in a new way. Awake My Soul is our theme. She's also a pianist. You'll hear that in every piece, because if she's playing it, she doesn't want to be bored, obviously, and she puts just some pizzazz in it that we normally don't hear. And so enjoy this wonderful piece. Awake My Soul. Now, we've gotten you to Waiting for the Light. Now we're going to awaken you fully. Listen for the last chord. It is every ounce of energy they have tonight to get this piece. We couldn't do it at the end of the program. They said, Brian, put it in the middle somewhere so we can make it through. It is one giant crescendo from the beginning to the end. cover. They're going to go sit down a minute while the strings play this beautiful piece by Eric Whitacre. Sing Gently. Choir, go ahead and move, please. So, I've written on there a dedication. I can't imagine in this country alone we've lost 700,000 people. I kept looking at that number during COVID and thought, how in the world? 4.5 million across the globe. In that, we've had to learn about how to deal with life, how to work schedules, travel schedules, school, all kinds of things, music. So I want to take some time just for us to be able to hear this done in a completely different way. And let us dedicate this piece to those folks who we've lost. Elaine Hagenberg, number 2, I think. Deep Peace. My favorite Deep Peace arrangement, of course, is Gaelic Blessing from John Rutter, that we all called Garlic Blessing through high school and church music for years and years and years. We sang it in our last concert at the temple. Can you imagine that great spire and that wonderful organ and a big choir of 85 singing that amazing piece by John Rutter? Now, we've gotten that deep peace that we need from that last piece with the instruments, and that's where we begin with this beautiful arrangement by Elaine. Okay, final Elaine Hagenberg. This piece last, it was outside at Belvoir on the veranda, and everyone was sitting in the yard. And those of you that have been out to Belvoir know that big elm tree that's in the front yard. I think the birds had never heard such singing because there was a pair of them having the most beautiful time making as much racket as they could during that deep piece. It was hilarious. They would not stop. And it wasn't just cackling. It was beautiful melodic material we could have used. But anyway, it's a lot better in here. How many's the first time you've been in this room before? Gosh, isn't it lovely? Oh, my, lovely. So when I was in college was really the first time I fell in love with poetry. And it was my junior year, and a new choir director came on board. We had to break him in. His name was Dr. Arnold Epley, who many of you know. Arnold could read something unimportant from the paper, back page, a sales receipt, anything, and I immediately fell in love with the text. I was enamored with the way he delivered a line. This poem would be perfect for him to read. He's not here to read it. The first time I heard this William Wordsworth poem was watching an NCIS episode, and Tim McGee was going through some traumatic event, and he quoted this poem. The end is the final stanza. Let me read it to you. Though nothing can bring back the hour of splendor in the grass, of glory in the flower, we will grieve not. Rather find strength in what remains behind. This time of year, I probably get a little more homesick than I normally do. I think of all of the harvesting that's going on right now in the farms and fields. We have the luxury of driving up to Maryville and those big cornfields and pumpkin fields, all of that. To me, it's all in this first two stanzas. Enjoy this beautiful arrangement. Joseph Martin. Many of you that play piano or sing in a church choir will know Joseph's music. He's been writing for a long, long time. One of the funniest guys I know. We've had him at church. His hands are tiny, and yet he plays with such magic, the piano. And he always got corny jokes, and we just love that. But he wrote this piece in 1995 for the 40th anniversary of Texas Choral Directors Association. And it lit the choirs on fire. It talked about how life can get us down, and music is so important to how we change that. Awake, awake my soul and sing, the time of praise has come. The silence of the night has passed. A new day has begun. Let music never die in me. Forever let my spirit sing. Wherever emptiness is found, let there be joy and glorious sound. Let music never die in me. Enjoy this great arrangement. Thanks for coming. Tell me the score later when I've got everything unpacked, if you're watching the Chiefs score. We leave you with one of the favorite benediction pieces. The Lord bless you and keep you. It's been done for weddings, ceremonies, graduations, ends of church services. It's just one of those fantastic pieces. If you would like to be a part of the community chorus, we start rehearsing on the 21st of October, the Christmas music of John Rutter. My hope is there's a contact information that you can get on. Music pickup for that is this Thursday night at the Liberty United Methodist Church. So if you're interested in that or know of someone that is, please contact them and let's add them to our roster. We'd love that. Thanks for coming out and spending your evening with us. The Lord bless you and keep you.